Hey allihopa! Hi everyone and welcome to another episode of Say It In Swedish. I realized that I've made 2 videos about insulting people in Swedish. You can watch those here. But I have never made a video about making compliments in Swedish. So today we're gonna learn the tools to craft a nice compliment in Swedish. So let's kick things off with the keyword of the day, the number 1 word that you need when you want to make a compliment. And that's the word fin. Fin. Or with that gross, you will hear it a lot with that gross E sound, which is fin. Fin. Yeah, fin. You can watch my video about that sound here as well. So, fin is basically something that is nice, pleasant, good looking, pretty. It can mean all those things. So it's a bit hard to translate. You really need to look at the context here. But in this case, when making compliments, you usually use it for something that is pretty. But you can also compliment someone for being nice to you, like particularly nice. So that's where fin comes in here. But what I wanted to teach you today are a few, scenarios maybe where you would compliment someone, but basically I have 4 sentences or phrases that you can build off of. So first we have the phrase vad du är. Vad du är. And you can put an adjective here inside the So in this case, with the keyword fin, we can say vad fin du är. Vad fin du är. It means, well, you're pretty. You can say vad fin du är idag, which means today. So vad fin du är idag. Well, you're pretty today. It has that connotation, right? Wow, you're pretty today. Vad fin du är idag. Right? And will definitely bring a smile to someone that maybe has made an effort for looking pretty, but you can say to anyone that you just want to compliment it. It's not over the top, so no one would think you are hitting on someone or something. It could be a part of your personality. So vad fin du är idag is something you can say to bring a smile to someone's face normally. And this is something you can use both negatively and positively. It's something we use instead of intensifiers. Instead of saying very or something, we can say vad something du är. So vad dum du är, which means that means what well, you're mean. Why are you mean? You're so mean today, etc. Right? So vad dum du är. Dum is not only dumb, it also means mean, right? So you can use it both ways. And you can put any adjective inside of this something. So, if maybe you are working on something and someone is doing a very good job, you can say bra jobbat, good work. However, you can also say vad bra du är. You're so good, right? Vad bra du är. Tack, thanks. Vad bra du är, right? You're so good. So that's a very good phrase to know for intensifying things. Next we have vilken something du har. So that means what you have, right? So often you would use this at vilken fin tröja du har. What a nice shirt you have. And that's something you can say to a colleague or a student or something that you are studying with. That's something you can say when you see them the first time of the day. It's like, wow, vilken fin tröja du har. Vilken fin tröja du har. Är den ny? Is it new? It's also something you can then ask. Vilken fin tröja du har. Är den ny? Is it new? And then, the person will probably reply, and then you can say something like den passar dig. which means it fits you or suits you. Den passar dig, verkligen. Really, it really suits you. We usually speak in superlatives here, so we need those intensifiers, right? We don't want to go over the top, but we need to say something like den passar dig verkligen, passar verkligen dig. It really suits you. Or you can say den var jättefin. It was really, we use var här. It's weird, I know, but it's really pretty. It's really nice. Ja, den var jättefin. This is a bit off topic, but if you want to know why it is in the past tense, you can buy my book, A Lagom Guide to Swedish. Links are in the description down below. I can tell you it has to do with emotions, so there you go, for free. But if you want to learn more about this and more about different things about Swedish, it's a great book to get. So anyway, this is a great phrase to just compliment someone casually on their clothing. If you like the shirt, just tell them that it's a great shirt, and you can use words like den är jättefin. Intensifier there again with jätte. Den är jättefin. It's really pretty. Something you can just add to that. And if we want to remain talking about clothing, we could say something like jag älskar din something something. I just love your right? Jag älskar din tröja. I love your shirt. And then you can say var har du köpt den? 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 I know, we reduce a lot there. Var har du köpt den? Var har du köpt den? Var har du köpt den? Is it? Var har du köpt den? Right? Where did you buy it? I almost forgot to translate it. So, jag älskar din tröja. Var har du köpt den? You can also say, var har du köpt den? Någonstans. It's also something I need to talk about. We like to add that to where. It's just something we do. Anyway, off topic again. So, var har du köpt den? Something you can say to, jag älskar din whatever. Jag älskar dina byxor. I love your pants or trousers or whatever. Jag älskar din jacka. I just love your jacket. It's something you can say. Maybe, I don't know, maybe it's a bit, obviously, if you love something, it's a bit more direct, and it's a bit, like this. So maybe it's something you would say with colleagues that you have spoken a bit more with. Maybe, I don't know, it just feels a bit stronger, right? So maybe you can use it, but if you want to lay low a little bit, be a bit more neutral, maybe it's vilken fin tröja du har is a bit the better choice here. And lastly, if you are really good friends and you want to be a bit more casual, more direct, you could say du är så jävla something. It can be used both negatively and positively, of course. It means you are so goddamn something. But here, if you want to compliment someone, you can say du är så jävla bra. You're so goddamn good. Right? You're so good. Something you can say to your friend. Maybe you have been invited to see your friend gig and sing at a pub or a concert or wherever it is, to do a speech, or maybe your friend has graduated, something like that. You can say du är så jävla bra. You're so goddamn good. Right? It's a great phrase, but it's, as you can hear, it's a bit more casual, a lot more casual. Du är så jävla fin. You're so fin here could mean that someone is tentative and nice and takes care of you, and so on. Doesn't have to mean that someone is pretty. So, for instance, if you have a friend, you are very sick, and your friend cooks for you, gets groceries for you, and so on, you can say du är så jävla fin. So, it sounds very, if you say it like that, fin also, it's very affectionate in a way. So save that for your friends, but still, it's something you can say to your friends when they really helped you and they were particularly nice to you, and so du är så jävla fin. You don't need to say fin. You can also use one of the other phrases for this, like vad fin du är. Tack. Thank you for helping me. You're so nice. You're a nice person, right? So that's that. Very nice phrases, just a few phrases, but very good phrases to compliment someone on something. I really hope that you learned something here. These phrases are a great set of tools for you to construct and bake your own compliments. You just need to learn a few adjectives beyond fin, but fin and bra, those two are really the essential words here, the essence of making a compliment. That was the mailman, so I just wanted to say thank you all for watching. If you want to learn more Swedish, as always, you can go to sayitinswedish.com, where I've got lessons and all kinds of jazz for you. And if you want to chat with me and other fans and learners, you can go to our Discord community. And if you want to support what I do here on this channel and whatever, you can go to Patreon and support me there, or you can buy my book or a nice t-shirt maybe. All the links are in the description down below, as always, of course, and we'll see each other in the next video. Okay, take care, ha det bra, puss och kram, hej då. Chat with me and other fans.